Hello LEGO fans, Bricks Unbound here with another Building Hogwarts update. And today we are actually working on, well, quite a bit of the interior and exterior of the viaduct entrance area of the castle, specifically the second floor of that, which is the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. And it's very far from complete, obviously, but I at least have the general shapes in here. There is like a wall missing over here. You can see part of it down there. Lots of empty space as well as incomplete flooring, but I think it's coming together pretty well. So obviously we've got these desk designs here, missing 1x4 reddish brown tiles. You can see them on the front two desks there. So missing some parts. I did put it in an order from Pick-a-Brick and Bricks and Pieces for various parts to help complete this area of the castle. I ordered, I think it maxed out at 200 or something of those 1x4 tiles, so got some for that. And then also the floor itself I'm planning on tiling up. You can see along the walls I have some there. Those studs are to set tables and things in those places, because especially when it's Lupin's classroom, he has all kinds of Defense Against the Dark Arts related items sitting on little desks up underneath the windows, so that should work out pretty well once I decide exactly what I'm going to do and put on those. These arch type pieces here, there wasn't really a great way to do it. I think these will work, and I think they'll end up looking better once I have the rest of the exterior walls and things done. It's a little hard to get a good angle in at this, but here we go. So you can see I tried to kind of make it look like there was a wooden pillar kind of attached to the outside of the stone column behind it, using a bunch of cheese slopes and some studs not on top building there. And I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks better in person than on the video, but it gets the idea across. And these are probably not gonna really be supporting anything. They'll go up maybe a little bit further, and there'll be some on the other side as well, just to complete the look. But I don't think they're going to have a whole lot of functional purpose, because the roof itself is going to be up at the same height as this section here, which is new from the previous updates. I had to build that just so I could figure out what the height of the roof is going to be over this section, because as you can see right now, the height of the roof there is actually taller than the towers, so these will have to be increased in height a bit. As you can see right now, I'm relatively level. There's, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 bricks taller on that than the towers, and I think technically pretty much this section here and down, but this section here at this level is supposed to be roughly even with the top of that. So I might have to I'll definitely be making these a little bit taller to help with that. One thing that I think I'm going to do actually is change out how the windows are done here, because they're just a little too small. I'll probably make them, you can see right here, they'll be a similar style to this, although I think I might still keep this 1x4 curved piece, but they'll be set back a stud there using a similar technique as the smaller towers, which will, I think, just make it look more accurate, because those windows are actually supposed to be fairly decent size, judging by the pictures of the actual Hogwarts model. But it's been coming along nicely. In order to work on this section up here, I did need to not really complete, but at least build up the walls underneath. And the whole thing is luckily removable at the second floor, and I've done it for one of the towers, but I decided to go ahead and make it so instead of the tower being one complete piece, the individual levels of it, you can see the rows of tiles there when you look closely at it, that it does split off, so this section of the tower here is actually attached to the second floor. I wasn't planning on doing that originally because I didn't think it'd be sturdy enough, but once I really built it up and got it integrated in to the walls of the second floor here, you can see back there. It's unfortunate it leaves that kind of pattern in the wall, but I don't really want to make the wall one stud one step thicker. So it's probably just gonna stay like that, but there'll be like a chalkboard and stuff back in this corner to help cover that up. But it is actually sturdy enough that if I remove the second floor, it won't fall apart. So let me just do that quick here. Just have to set this up on the tripod so it doesn't go anywhere while I'm moving this. Alright, so easy enough there. Nothing broke off. So that's great. Actually, this might be even a better way to look inside, get these side angles. So here's another look here. The problem, of course, being this tower, or one of the problems, this tower back here isn't really large enough to, if I would have finished off the curve, to really get the look of the curved area of the classroom that has the staircase going up. I'm going to be tiling over those stairs and things so there's not the gaps in between them, and obviously the little spot where you can stand and survey the classroom is not built in yet, but that'll be coming. So I just had to make a fake kind of wall here to get the right interior look of it. And I know this isn't technically where it's located in the castle, I don't think, but it's where it's going to be located in my version of it because I had this wall of windows here that just works pretty perfectly for what the actual classroom itself looks like. So I'm happy with how that turned out. It's a little unfortunate this very middle post here, just with how the width of everything worked out, I couldn't have the side sections attached next to it, but it's really not too noticeable until I pointed it out like that. I obviously still need to build the large skeleton that hangs above the classroom as well. I think it's a dragon skeleton. I haven't taken a super close look at it yet, but that'll be fun to try the build. I think I might end up picking up the LEGO Ideas set that has the dinosaur skeletons in it and using parts from that to build it maybe, or at least building techniques from it. Again, have to look a little bit closer. Haven't ever really tried to build anything like that before, so that will be interesting. One quick look here at what I did underneath. So these are just big empty rooms in both sections. However, I did make it so you can remove the wall, which will let me get down in there to build easier and to take a look at things. Because otherwise these walls, as you can see, are like 15 or 16 bricks tall. And that would make it real hard to get any angles other than from straight above. Also, I'm not completely convinced with the door that's in there right now, so by building this section removable, I can more easily take apart this lower section to rebuild it for things, instead of having to take the entire wall apart just to make minor changes. Because what I've discovered is pretty much every section of the castle I've built up once, decided, that's not great, put it together a second time, was like, that's slightly better, took it apart again. And actually, to build the Defense Against Dark Arts classroom, I had to completely rebuild the whole front of this, since I completely changed out the look of the pillars, because originally they looked like these here, which is a fine look, but it didn't quite capture what that room looks like in the films. And I think I'm going to call it there for this video. I am very happy with how the progress is coming along. Next, I need to wait for some more parts, but then remove this tower, or the upper floors of this tower, to attach it over here. Get in all those tiles that I ordered, get this room tiled up and detailed, figure out how I'm going to do the rest of this section here, as well as the office, because it's going to be a strange shape. That's what I got to work with, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And please keep coming back for more videos so you can continue following the progress of the build. Thank you for watching.